What is MGTOW? Good question. MGTOW is an acronym that stands for Men Going Their Own Way. A lot of videos you see will call it a movement. That's kind of understandable, but it's not really a movement. It's more of a lifestyle that is based on the evidence, the statistics, etc., and taking the red pill. Most guys who are MGTOWs are not incels that you're generally popularly falsely accused of online, because most MGTOWs have been either married or involved in some sort of a long-term relationship, and then they've had the rug pulled out from under them. A lot of female content creators have done videos on what MGTOW is, and in pretty much all cases they get it wrong. So yeah, it's important to understand what exactly MGTOW is. There's really only a few things that pretty much all MGTOWs agree on. One of them is absolutely no marriage. The other one is generally no living with a woman. The reason why most MGTOWs believe that that is the case is because in some places around the world or some states, even as little as a couple of weeks living with a woman, and it's classified under the law as common law marriage. And you can have 50% of your stuff taken from you based on a mere accusation. You have things like the Me Too movement, Believe All Women. The list is almost endless. And being wealthy and rich doesn't protect you either. Johnny Depp's a classic example. You have other things going on in the sexual dynamics world of modern dating. Things like the passport bros, more power to them, but that's still risky. Going overseas looking for more traditional women, and yeah, you generally will find them, but you still take a risk, and there's been plenty of cases where guys have lost everything they have, even staying overseas with a woman, because you still have an issue with female nature. This is known as hypergamy. And then you have the infection of feminism throughout the legal system, particularly the family court system. All across the entire West, it's based on what's known as the Duluth model, which was written by, you guessed it, feminists. Now, for those of you who think along the lines of the popular idea that but the early feminists were good because, or feminism because that was about equal rights or the right to vote, you need to do a little bit of a history search, because it was never about equality. In fact, the very early feminists in the UK, for example, the Parkhursts, were convicted multiple times of domestic terrorism, including trying to kill the Prime Minister at the time, or Mayor, or I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the two, but they tried to kill some important MP. So MGTOW is about, as a man, rejection of societal norms and living a minimalist lifestyle, and having little to no connection to modern society as you possibly can. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do for some guys, but yeah, there's certainly a lot of guys that are going along those lines. But either way, it is about your freedom. Because for a guy, all you need is peace, food, shelter and water. Women bring endless drama because women love drama and men love peace. Take the red pill. There's plenty of YouTube channels out there that discuss these issues at length, that discuss the statistics at length and give you the sources to look it up yourself. But again, MGTOW is the only logically sane option for men. Peace.